I went vegan for a month. Here's what happened to my body. One crucial question is, what happens to our bodies if we adopt a vegan diet for a month? We all have the desire to enjoy indulgent foods like cheese, bacon, and creamy dishes. But what if you decided to cut out these delicious items in favor of a plant-based lifestyle? If you've thought about making this switch, you're not alone. More individuals are exploring vegan diets for health benefits, animal welfare, and environmental reasons. If you're contemplating this influential change, it's important to understand what such a transition needs. While there are numerous advantages to adopting a plant-based diet, it can certainly be challenging to guide. Switching to veganism isn't necessarily straightforward, but if you're still interested, that's fantastic. In this video, I'll share what to expect during your first 31 days without meat, dairy, and all those savory flavors in between, based on my own experience. In the initial week of transition, many people, including myself, struggle to find a balanced approach to eating. Initially, I found my meals to be all over the place. I wasn't consuming enough fruits and vegetables and often relied too much on high-fat options like nuts. This is a common pitfall for beginners, so it's worth noting. As the week progressed, I began feeling more fatigued than usual. To combat this, I attempted to reduce my fat intake and increase portion sizes, but honestly, I didn't see much improvement in my energy levels. The fatigue remained into the second week, but thankfully I started to regain some strength by the week's end. However, another disliked experience emerged: gas and bloating. It was quite painful, but these symptoms are typical as your body adjusts to the increased fiber intake. Fortunately, the bloating subsided after a few days, and by the week's end, I felt much better. Additionally, I noticed I developed a new appreciation for vegetables. My taste buds seemed to evolve, and I found myself craving roasted pumpkin, mushrooms, broccoli, potatoes, red peppers, and more. You might discover the same enjoyment. The third week was a turning point for me. By now, the bloating had disappeared completely, and I no longer felt weak or exhausted. Getting out of bed became less of a struggle, and I noticed an improvement in my overall vitality, which was surprising. The fourth week exceeded my expectations. I experienced a newfound love for my skin. It had a beautiful glow that I hadn't seen in years. The dietary changes positively affected my complexion, and it's likely those with skin concerns could benefit similarly from going vegan. Moreover, I lost some weight, although the results took time to display. It's important to remember that plant-based foods are typically lower in calories compared to meat and dairy products. Thus, weight loss on a vegan diet is influenced by what you consume and portion sizes. The key takeaway is to maintain wholesome, balanced choices in your diet. The journey may not be easy, but the benefits are worthwhile. So, what do you think? Is veganism a path you'd like to explore? While embracing a full-time vegan lifestyle can be quite the adjustment, the numerous benefits might just make it worthwhile to give it a try. Stay healthy. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and share it with friends. And for more fascinating insights about the human body, subscribe to the channel.